GTC. We back with another one. All right, guys. Today's topic is going to be my Monday night thoughts and predictions for Monday night the games. Okay. So we're gonna kick it off. We're gonna kick it off with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Philadelphia Eagles. We're going to start it off with the Eagles and the Buccaneers. The Eagles are 2-0 in the NFC East. Tampa Bay is 2-0 in the NFC South. The odds is -6. The Eagles is -6. The over-under is 44.5. All right. So, y'all, tonight we're going to start off with Jalen Hurts on the offensive side of the ball on both teams. We're going to start on the offensive side. Tonight, I expect Jalen Hurts to have a big night. He has not really been performing to his standard or what we think Jalen Hurts should be performing to, considering what he's been paid, that moolah. Yeah, he ain't been showing up, okay? So tonight, we need Jalen Hurts to get off. I expect him to do a lot of running, a lot of run-pass option versus that Tampa 2 defense. It's going to be really good because I see A.J. Brown having a big game. I don't see how that secondary is going to be able to keep up with A.J. Brown as well as Devontae Smith. Just my opinion, but that's what I see. Okay, when we go over to Baker Mayfield, I think Baker Mayfield is going to be under a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. That front four for Philadelphia is real, is strong, and they can stop the run, and they can get after that quarterback, and they going to harass him. Baker Mayfield is, hey, somebody go ahead and look. Somebody go ahead and throw the flag. Somebody throw the flag now. It's going to be, it's going to be a lot of hits. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a hit stick out there, okay? It's going to be a lot of hits out there. Both on offense, again, we're going to look to Swift to see what he can do. I'm not sure if Swift or White. Okay, I'm not sure if Swift or White is going to be able to produce. Okay, for the simple fact, Tampa Bay does have a good run defense. So does the Eagles. So it's going to be interesting to see who can get their run game established, because whoever gets the run game established, play action pass is going to be open all stinking day. If they can, whoever gets that run established. I mean, the better of the two teams is the Eagles, so I expect it to be, the Eagles. But again, it is in Tampa Bay, so I expect Tampa Bay to show up at home, okay? When you look at the two main targets, which is A.J. Brown and Mike Evans, I expect both of those guys to have a good game. If Mike Evans, only if Baker Mayfield can stay upright. Then Mike Evans might be able to, get off. I think A.J. Brown's going to have a big game because he was, crying and complaining, throw me the ball. He was crying and complaining, to Jalen Hurts. So I expect Jalen Hurts to step up and get him involved in the game early and often. So I expect A.J. Brown to have a big game, no doubt. On the inactive for the Eagles, B. Scott is inactive with a concussion. He got that head rushed. Avonte Maddox is out with a pec. His pec is torn. It's a bad deal. The D-line, Sinnett for the Eagles. Something's going on in Tampa because it's just a coach's decision. He ain't playing. The cornerback, Corey Davis, he's out with a big toe. His toe is hurt. My toe. His toe is out, okay? When you look at these two offenses, Philly's averaging basically 360 yards a game. That's 13th in the NFL. Tampa Bay is averaging 340 a game. That's 19th in the NFL. The passing, Philly is 162. That's pretty much the bottom five of the NFL. Okay, 27th versus Tampa Bay 240, which is the 9th. So I expect Tampa Bay to attack that Philly secondary with the pass. Okay, I really do. As far as points, Philly puts they number 4. They're in the top 5 at 29.5 points a game, where Tampa Bay is the number 16 team, and they only average about 24 points a game. the defenses are not really that good as far as, what they allow a game. The Eagles are basically, they giving up 390, so that's tied for 25th, okay, in the bottom five. Tampa Bay, they averaging 331, which is around, they in the top 15. They the 12th team. As far as rushing though, both of these teams are stingy on run defense. Both of these they stingy. They ain't giving up nothing. I ain't got nothing for you. I ain't got nada. They ain't got a nada. Both of these teams, the Eagles are giving up only 52 yards. They tied for first. Tampa Bay only giving up 54. They tied for fourth. So, like I said, ain't neither one of these teams going to give up no rushing. So it's going to come from Jalen Hurts most likely. All right, with that RPO run pass option. And then I don't see Tampa doing no run pass option with Baker Mayfield. So White going to have to, do some fabricating, run some screens and draw plays to stop that heavy pass rush that Philly's got, because they're going to come after him. Like I said, both of these teams are undefeated. In my opinion, I would have to say that this game is going to go to the Philadelphia Eagles. I got this score being 34-19. All right, so that's my prediction for the Eagles game. Now we're going to go over to this Rams versus the Bengals. The Bengals are at home. We're going to go to this. The Rams record is 1-1. The Bengals are 0-2. All right. The Rams are getting 3 points. The over-under is 45.5. Now we're going to get into these quarterbacks, okay, for the Rams and the Bengals. When you look at this game, Matthew Stafford is playing with bums. He ain't got nobody. But that man is steady slinging that bad boy around the world, okay? But he playing with a lot of bums, a bunch of no-name guys. But he getting it done, okay? When you look at the defenses, I would definitely tell you that the Rams have the better of the two defenses, okay? At this particular point, the Rams have the better of the two defenses. So I expect Matthew Stafford to sling it all over the yard, plus the Rams to run that ball down Cincinnati's throat. All right? Somebody's on upset alert tonight, okay? And that somebody is the Bengals. The Bengals are on upset alert tonight, y'all. Pay attention. Joe Burrow is hurt. Worse than what they talking about. Worse than what they telling us. I believe his calf muscle is tore. They won't say it. They just said he got a calf strain. I believe his calf muscle is torn. And after a couple weeks more playing, he's going to get hurt. He's going to get sacked. He's going to pull up hurt. And then that's when they're going to come out and say that Joe Burrow's calf is torn. But I believe it's already torn, y'all. He's struggling to plant and to throw the ball. And only time you do that is when you plant and throw that ball and that ball is high above the receiver's head. That's because you can't plant and make that follow through. Plant and twitch your hips. You know how they be doing that little hip motion when they be out there doing practicing and warm up. Joe Burrow can't plant and put that hip into it no more. So it's affecting his passes. All of Joe Burrow's passes are going over the receivers' heads. They're high. We've never seen Joe Burrow play this way. Now all of a sudden he's playing that way. It's because of the pain level, and two, it's because I believe that his calf muscle is torn. I don't believe he just got a strain. Okay, if he had a strain, man, they could have gave him that needle and Joe would go out there and perform. But it doesn't matter what he does, he's struggling. Okay, so they're going to have to try to lean on Joe Mixon for that running game. All right. So, like I said, I believe that tonight somebody's on upset alert. Okay. Somebody's going on upset alert. Unless that running game get established and they get on top of the Rams and then they can just pound the rock. I believe somebody's on upset alert. And 100%, 100%, it is Cincinnati. The Bengals, yeah, the Bengals, yeah. It ain't looking good. It ain't looking good, guys. It's not looking good. So when you get to the running backs, Kyron Williams is the running back for the Rams versus Joe Mixon. These guys are both doing well so far this season. This Puka Nuka for the Rams. Hey, that's what his name is, Puka Nuka. I don't know. I didn't give him the name, but hey, that kid is special. He is very special. I believe he's gonna have a big game tonight, y'all. I believe he's gonna have a big game. Him, Kyron Williams, and I believe Stafford are gonna have a big game tonight. Okay. Of course, you know who the big guy is for Cincinnati Bengals is Jamar Chase. And with that being said, we know what that's gonna be. It's gonna be Jamar Chase. So, looking at the defenses, looking at the offenses on these games. I'm sorry. Looking at the offense. The Rams average 411 points. That's fourth in the league. The Bengals average 222. That's 32nd. They at the bottom. Loser. They at the bottom. Thumbs down. Okay, fingers down. They done. Okay. The Rams passing yards is 315. That's third in the league. Versus the Cincinnati Bengals, they 141. That's 31st. At the bottom again. The rushing yards, they averaging 90. The rushing yards they averaging 90, which is 24th for the Rams, and then the Bengals are averaging 70, which is 28th. This is all offensive stats, guys. The Rams are averaging 26.5. They 9th in the NFL, where the Bengals are averaging 13.5. They 32nd. At the bottom again. All right. When you go to these two defenses, the Rams are giving up 281 yards, which is fourth in the NFL. They're in the top 5 as far as total defense. And then you have the Bengals. They're giving up 387, which is 23rd, which is no good. All right. As far as passing, the Rams are giving up 150, fourth in the NFL again. The Bengals are giving up 190, which is ninth in the NFL. Not too shabby. That secondary is obviously playing somewhat good. But this is where it starts to get bad, okay? The Rams are giving up 120, which is 122, which is yards, which is 20th in the NFL. But the Bengals are giving up 192, which is 32nd last, okay? Again, as far as what the defensive points are allowed, the Bengals are giving up basically 25 to almost 30 points a game, 22nd in the NFL. The Rams are giving up 22 points, which is 14th in the NFL. Like I said, this is the matchup for tonight. I believe that the Bengals are on upset alert. Please believe the Bengals are on upset alert tonight, guys. Mark my words, the Bengals are on upset alert. Now, the Bengals need this game. I would not be surprised if they come out and they actually play, but it all depends on Joe Burrow because they don't have anybody to stop Aaron Donald coming up that middle. He's going to come through there and have a sack tack, a snack pack, all of that on the Bengals, okay? He's going to have barbecue Bengal tonight. That's what Aaron Donald going to do. Barbecue Bengal tonight in Cincinnati. Please believe, all right? So, again, I believe that the Bengals are on upset alert. And if it goes the way that I'm anticipating it going, I got that final score being 24-17. Rams. What say you? Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about Monday night thoughts and my predictions. Hit me up with some comments. Like, subscribe, share. Hit that notification button so you can stay aware. Holla at your boy, GTC. I'm out.